Before teach fancy.
Give me the location of this advocate. Which offices does he operate from? Does she operate from?
Imarisha Cable Plaza in Kericho.
Pardon?
Imarisha Cable Plaza in Kericho.
Which floor? Door number?
Okay. Second floor, I think.
I want you to go on record because we are going to confirm these details, Mr. Cheriot. Because one Chebet Ngetich practices law and has commissioned your document, we can easily trace. So you need to think your answer through very carefully. Did you appear before Chebet Ngetich or not?
I appeared, but I don't remember exactly which floor was she.
In whose company were you? Which other person was in your company when you appeared before this commissioner for oath?
This one I was alone.
You were alone?
Yes.
This affidavit confirms that two people appeared at the same time before a commissioner for oaths. You're telling these senators that you appeared alone. Don't you think that you're confusing the senators, Mr. Cheriot? Or at least you're not being truthful.
When I signed, I signed alone, even though the affidavit appears to be to have been sworn by two people.
So you do not recall seeing Edna while this affidavit was being prepared?
I signed, and I think later she came and also signed because she's my colleague MCA.
This is your affidavit, Cheriot. And at the averment, at the beginning, you say, we. That means this document was generated, drafted, commissioned by two people at the same time. So are you now disowning the fact that this affidavit was jointly done and that it is only you who signed the affidavit? Is that your position?
No, there is a space for Edna who also came, who signed also, and I also signed.
I want you to look at another affidavit. Honorable Senators, this is the affidavit appearing at volume 7A of the County Assembly's document.
Clarification time is not yet, Honorable. Okay, just pause the time for the governor's team.
Mr. Speaker, if you are following the proceedings, you need to remind the witness that he's on oath. He has changed his position 3 times on the same matter. So you should help us on which version we should follow. We want to know the truth.
Just take note of whatever you're noticing. It will inform on how you will vote eventually. Proceed, Council.
So for record purposes, again, Mr. Cheriot, you were not at any given time in the same place and time with one Edna Tunui while preparing this document. You were not.
Yes, I signed my part.
You were. That's not my question. That at no given time were you and Edna Tunui together in the preparation, signing, or commissioning of this document, correct?
Yes.
And therefore, when you append a signature at the end of this document saying that we, the above named, just read paragraph 14 of your affidavit appearing at page 130. Just read what you state there at paragraph 14 at page 130.
Yes.
Proceed and read.
Facts upon hearing are true to the best of our knowledge, information, and belief, save where we have stated otherwise, where we verify hereof in the correctness of what we stated.
Do you still stand by the affirmation at paragraph 14 of your affidavit that the contents of this affidavit are true and correct to the best of your knowledge and belief?
Yes.
You have just confirmed that you have not seen Edna in the preparation, in the signing, and commissioning of these documents. How are we to reconcile that with the fact that you are now stating that this document was generated jointly between you and Edna? Don't you think there's a contradiction, Mr. Cheriot?
No.
You do not think there is a contradiction? I will put it to you, Mr. Cheruiyot, that you have presented a forged document before Senate, purporting that one Edna signed this document jointly with you. What would you say?
No, I have not presented a forged document.
Kindly look at the affidavit before Senate at volume 7A. Who is the deponent of that affidavit?
Chepkurui Edna Tonui.
The same person that you have alleged you were with when you're signing this affidavit jointly, correct?
Yes, but I stated I signed
It's
it.
a yes or no. Is it the same person?
Same person.
Same person. Kindly read paragraph 8 of that affidavit. Paragraph 8 of that affidavit. What does Edna say?
That I've seen affidavits and letters filed by the governor purporting that I was part of the 18 MCAs who allegedly absconded from voting on the impeachment motion. To with the affidavit allegedly sworn on 15 August 2025, jointly by myself and 17 other members of the County Assembly. B, the affidavit allegedly sworn on 23rd August 2025, jointly by myself and Honorable Martin Cheruiyot Blangat. And C, an undated letter allegedly co-authored by myself and 17 other members of the County Assembly of Kericho, addressed to and received by the Director of Criminal Investigations, DCI, on 18th August 2025.
Edna confirms that she did not sign the affidavit that you presented before Senate. You have also confirmed that you did not see Edna at any given time in the preparation, in the signing and commissioning of this affidavit. And this is your affidavit, Mr. Cheruiyot. Are you then on record confirming that you have brought before the Senate a forged document in the name of an affidavit that you have presented on oath?
No, there are other affidavits that are there.
I am interested in the affidavit dated 23rd August 2025. This is your affidavit, correct?
Yes.
Edna has denounced the same. Do you then accept that you presented a document that was forged or procured without the authority of the other deponent? Please answer the question.
No.
No. Mr. Cheruiyot, as has been stated by Senator Kalwale, you have given different versions of the same story from the time you took the stand. You have also presented a document that you signed on oath that you've now disowned. The simple question is, why should we believe you when you say that you did not vote, when the system confirms that you voted?
I did not vote.
How credible is that statement in the wake of all the other lies and contradicting versions that you've given before this House?
The link that was used to vote was sent to my mobile phone, which I never opened.
Thank you. You have also stated in your affidavit that you did not have your phone at the time of the voting, correct?
Yes.
Where was your phone at that time?
At that particular time of voting, my phone was in the car at the parking lot.
For how long was your phone in the car?
For the time immediately just before voting and for almost 1.5 hours after.
You have also stated in that affidavit that not just your phone, but Edna's phone was not with her. Is that what appears in your affidavit, or am I reading my own things? Do you remember stating that fact? Is it in your affidavit?
Yes.
You stated on oath that Edna did not have her phone at the time of the voting, correct? In your affidavit, correct?
The 18 members that were...
I am talking about Edna and yourself, the deponents of this affidavit. You have confirmed on oath that Edna did not have her phone at the time of voting, correct?
Yes.
How could you tell that Edna did not have her phone at the time of voting?
We were together in the chambers, and she also had given her phone elsewhere.
We're interested in knowing that elsewhere. Where is that other place that your phone was and Edna's phone was?
Mine was in my car at the parking lot, and she said she also didn't have her, so I don't know exactly where she had kept it, but she didn't have the phone in the chambers.
Mr. Cheriot,
Yes.
you have disowned ever seeing Edna in the making of this affidavit. How can we verify the fact that Edna did not have a phone at the time of voting?
She swore in another affidavit that she didn't vote.
Which affidavit is that?
I'm in reference to the complaint that she yes, there is an affidavit that is 113, page 113, that
Give us the page of the affidavit. Which page?
113 to 115.
Again, that is a joint statement prepared by all the 18 MCs, correct?
Yes.
Was Edna with you when that affidavit was prepared?
Yes.
Who commissioned the affidavit?
Brian Kiprotich.
Brian Kiprotich. In which office did Brian Kiprotich commission this document from?
Imarisha Cable Plaza,
In which town?
Kericho.
You confirm that all of you appeared before that commissioner for oaths?
Yes.
Mr. Cheriot, were you for the impeachment of the governor, or were you for the position of saving the governor?
I was for the position of saving the governor.
You were. So you have not supported any process of impeaching the governor? You have not?
I didn't support the process of impeaching the governor.
Thank you. I want you to go to volume 3 of the County Assembly's document at page 120. Let's see what you contributed before the House in respect to the issue of fictitious payments. I want you to read verbatim your contributions contained at page 120 of volume 3. That's the Hansard's report, Honorable Senators, as contained at volume 3, County Assembly's documents. Page 120. Confirm that you're the member for County Assembly for Kapruwet Ward, correct?
Yes.
You confirm that at page 120, we come across your contribution in the floor of the House in respect to the fictitious payments, correct? You should be having counsel. We supplied volume 3, but we can can avail an extra copy. Page 120. I want you to read, and kindly be mindful of my time, your contribution before the floor of the House in respect to fictitious payments.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity to contribute on this report on fictitious payments. First, the Honorable Speaker, let me congratulate the committee led by the Chairman, Honorable Albert Kipkoech, for this very good and eye-opening report. Mr. Speaker, I want to say that one of our roles as House is oversight, and I want to say that we cannot stand aside and watch those who've been given responsibility to squander or to do the kind of payments they have done. And to cite a case in my ward relating to how the procurement process was done. I have read and heard from the members that a procurement process was initiated, and in a record of 3 days from the initial stage to the end, the payments were made. I have a project in my ward, the Honorable Speaker, that was done 2 years ago, and the work was done genuinely. Actually, the contractor did the work very nicely, and I'm wondering how a procurement can be done in a record 3 days up to the payment, and somebody has put resources, a genuine person, has done very good works, and has not been paid for such a long time. I remember some of these officers, when we were bringing into serve the county, one of the aspects we saw was the aspect of integrity, and now questioning where this integrity has gone, that now we are not being careful with resource, has gone, that now we are not being careful with the resources of our county. So I want to say that, those who have been implicated or mentioned, and specifically I'm drawn to the specific recommendations that action needs to be taken against them for not, or to be held accountable for the actions that are upon them. So I want to say, Honorable Speaker, I'm in support of this report so that we move on and we guard the resources of our county. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Are you changing your position in respect to the report on fictitious payments?
I'm not changing, but there were specific recommendations, not really impeaching the governor.
You did not disagree with the report, did you?
I agreed with the report, but with recommendations, specific recommendations.
You endorsed the report, correct?
Recommendations.
You endorsed the report, correct? Just a straight answer. You endorsed the report, correct?
Yes, I endorsed, but not impeachment of the governor.
But you endorsed the report which stated that all people who are culpable should be held to account, correct?
Yes.
And if the governor is one of them, that remains the position, correct?
Unless it's proven that he's one of them.
Mr. Cheruiyot, I believe you are also familiar with your standing orders, correct?
Yes.
Kindly tell us what Standing Order 77 provides in terms of electronic voting. And before you read Standing Order 77, while we are still at that report, kindly go at page 178, volume 4A. Kindly go to page 178 of volume 4A. We are still talking about the same fictitious payments report, correct?
Yes.
At page 178. What was the last recommendation by the committee?
The last recommendation was that Section 30, subsection 3F of the County Government Act 2012, the governor has overall responsibility of being accountable for the management and use of county resources, hence should take full responsibility for the anomalies.
That is part of the report that you endorsed, correct?
Recommendations.
The report contained the recommendations, correct?
Yes.
We have seen you making contributions before the floor of the House, endorsing that recommendation, correct? And therefore you endorsed the removal or action being taken against the governor for fictitious payments, correct? Correct?
All those found culpable for the...
That specific recommendation targets the governor, correct?
Yes, this one targets the governor.
And you endorsed this report that targeted the governor for having the overall responsibility, correct? Mr. Cheriot, correct? It's a yes or no?
No, I didn't target the governor.
Did you seek to amend or disagree with any part of the report? We have seen you fully endorse the report. On Hansard, had you not read the report or you're changing your version when you appear before you're appearing before the Senate now? Which one is which, Mr. Cheriot? Either you had not read and therefore made contributions without familiarizing yourself with the report, or you're changing your version now. Which one is which, Mr. Cheriot?
I read the report.
So you endorsed the report, as it were. I'm struggling to understand what your position is. You have just told Senate here that you do not agree with the report to the extent of removing the governor on account of fictitious payments, correct?
Yes.
That's what you've told us. We have seen you on the floor of the House endorsing this report that seeks to hold the governor fully accountable for the same. Which one is your position, Mr. Cheriot?
That report also recommended for the governor to be given time.
I am interested in that specific recommendation that require the governor to take full responsibility. Is that part of the report that you endorsed?
Yes.
Then you have lied before the Senate when you say that the governor should not be held accountable for the same fictitious report that you endorsed, correct?
There are people in the department who are supposed to be held liable and responsible for the...
Mr. Cheriot, what was the incentive for you to change your position from endorsing the report, from voting for the governor, for the governor's impeachment, and to now testify that you did not vote? What was the incentive?
I wanted the governor to be given time to
I'm
act.
asking you a very specific question. What was the incentive?
I didn't support the impeachment of the governor.
You did not support the impeachment of the governor?
Yes.
Even though the evidence states the contrary. Let us go to the standing order as my last line of cross-examination. Do your standing orders provide for electronic voting?
Yes.
Standing order 77, correct?
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Are you familiar with that standing order as a member of the County Assembly?
Yes, I'm familiar.
Did you require advance notice to comply with standing orders that I expressed? Did you require prior notice that voting would be electronic?
Yes, because we didn't have
Did you require notice?
Yes, I required.
What is the basis of your answer?
Because we didn't have the electronic gadgets, and I was not prepared with my...
Mr. Cheruiyot, you have confirmed that the county assembly bought you a laptop. So when you say that you did not have a gadget to vote, are you not lying to these senators?
At that time, Council, I didn't have my...
It's a simple question. Are you not lying when you state that you did not have a gadget when you've been bought for a gadget and you knew the business of the day? You lied, correct?
I didn't have my laptop at that time. At the day.
Were you not aware of the business of the day?
I was aware, but I was not aware that electronic system would be used.
Mr. Cheruiyot, I put it to you that you are a very dishonest person who gives the version of the story that is convenient to you. What do you say?
No.
That is all for this witness, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Any re-examination, counsel, for the governor?
Mr. Martin, was there any time when you said that you supported the impeachment of the governor?
No.
The part that has been read to you, does it say anywhere that the governor is to be impeached?
No, it doesn't.
And more specifically on the issue of the vote, did you vote in support of impeachment?
I didn't.
And that's your testimony in this assembly?
Yes.
That you did not vote in favor of the impeachment?
Yes.
Okay. Now, even assuming for one moment you had a different mind when you're arguing, were you entitled to change your mind before the voting?
Yes.
But your position has always been that you don't support the impeachment of the governor.
I don't support impeachment.
Okay, what did you want, what kind of action did you have in mind from the report on the part of the governor? What did you have in mind that should happen to him?
Because there were other specific recommendations,
yes.
So myself, I wanted the governor to be given time to implement what the
so
committee...
your position is that the responsibility that the governor was to take on account of the fictitious payments, as is alleged, was that he be given time to take action on those claims?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you've been asked several questions in relation to Edna, and you are shown an affidavit sworn by Edna, isn't it?
Yes.
From the county assembly. Have you seen Edna come to testify in the whole of these proceedings?
Yes.
I'm saying, since we started this hearing, has Edna come here to testify, to come and give her testimony?
No.
You have not seen her?
Yes, I've not seen her.
Okay. Have you seen her say that the affidavit you have been shown is the genuine affidavit?
No.
You've not seen that?
Yes.
And can you say for a fact that the affidavit that you've been shown from Edna has not been forged? Can you say that? Would you know whether it's forged or not?
No.
It could possibly be forged also, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, the affidavit that you jointly swore with Edna, were you with Edna when she was signing? Were you with her when she was signing? Or you signed alone the way you said?
I signed alone.
You signed alone and went away?
Yes.
Okay. And do you stand by everything that is stated in that affidavit as Martin?
Yes.
Do you know whether Edna would stand by them or not? Do you know?
I don't know.
You don't know, but you are speaking for yourself
Yes.
in terms of what you said, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, I would like you to look at page 131. Page 131. Yes, sorry. Yeah, put that up. Page 131 of first volume 1 of the governor's bundle. My apologies. Yeah, there, page 131. Now, you were asked whether you swore the affidavit before who, and for a moment you said Katwa and Kemboi. You remember saying that?
Yes.
Could you let the senators know what is indicated as being what Katwa and Kemboi did?
Drawn and filed by Katwa and Kemboi advocates.
So it merely shows that the Katwa and Kemboi drafted the document, isn't it?
Yes.
And then at page 130, who has commissioned it?
Page 130, Jebet Ngetich Fancy.
Fancy commissioned it. Now, away from that affidavit, you remember when you walked into this chamber?
Yes.
What happened to you?
I took an oath.
You took an oath.
Yes.
What you are saying, is it true as per the affidavit?
Yes, it is true.
And is it true as per the oath that you took before these senators?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you said you didn't have your phone. It was in the car, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you know where Edna's phone was? Do you know where it was?
I don't know.
All you know?
She didn't have.
All you know is that she didn't have, but you don't know where it was.
Yes.
So as I finish my re-examination, as you speak today here, are you speaking for yourself and Edna, or you're speaking for who?
I'm speaking for myself.
You're speaking for yourself. And your point is that you did not vote?
I did not vote.
Okay. And lastly, were you given notice that they would be using electronic voting on that day?
No.
Were you given notice to make sure you walk into the chamber with your phone?
No.
Were you given notice that you should come with your laptop to the assembly that day?
No.
That should be all for this witness, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you.
Now, honorable senators, it is time for you to ask questions and clarifications. I'll take phone this side, so that we move. Senator for Nairobi City County.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I want to refer the witness to the affidavit that starts from page 113 to 114 of volume 1 of the governor's bundle. And going through the affidavit at paragraph 1, the 18 people who deponed this affidavit are saying they participated in the proceedings. If you look at paragraph 6, they say the speaker demonstrated impartiality at several instances to mean they were present during that. Then at paragraph 9 on page 114, that during voting there were people experiencing technical difficulties and others questioning the integrity. Then at paragraph 13, Honorable Speaker, they say we abstained because we were not trained on the use of electronic machine. Now, as far as I understand the word abstain, witness, an abstain, if you look at our gadgets here, is a vote. Did you mean you voted to abstain or you refused to vote? That's the clarity that I want from you.
I refused to vote.
Just take the questions, then
Okay.
you will respond to them.
Thank you.
Senator Mandago. Senator Murango.
Asante sana Mr. Speaker. Swali langu ambalo ningetaka kuuliza mheshimiwa ni kwamba amesema alikuweko katika mbunge katika gatuzi za Kericho, na kwamba kuna matatizo ambayo ilimfuata, mojawapo kuna njia kupiga kula ambayo hamkuelewa. Kuna ushahidi wote ambao uko nao unaonyesha kwamba ukiambia speaker wa mbunge la Kericho kwamba kuna matatizo kama hayo ama kuleta jambo hilo mbele ya speaker, wakati mchakato mzima ulikuwa unaendelea kumngatua gavana wa Kericho? Asante sana Mr. Speaker.
Senator Crystal Asig.
Thank you very much, Speaker. First of all, Speaker, I'm not too sure the relevance of the last couple of questions by the counsel, who asks the witness, were you told to bring your phone? Were you told to bring your laptop to chambers? I don't think anyone needs to be told to bring their tools of doing business to their place of business. It's like saying all of us should not come here, should have to be told to bring this or that, or the counsel to be told to bring his bundles for evidence sake. So, but on the same question, Chair, I want to ask the witness. You said that Edna did not bring her phone, but you did not see her, but you saw that she didn't bring her phone through the affidavit that you read. But as per your counsel's questioning, you answered in the affirmative when he asked, could that affidavit be forged? Do you know it to be a true affidavit? And you said no. And therefore, can you clarify whether the affidavit is something you're relying upon, or it is now something that you are dismissing as you do not know whether it's true or not? Next, Chair, I also want to ask, if you don't bring your phone or your laptop to chambers, how do you then do business usually, if void of the two? And lastly, Chair, I also want to ask the mover. Oh no, I'll leave it there. Oh yes, I want to also ask the mover. According to your standing orders, if you don't vote yes or no or abstain, what then are you doing in the House? Because Chair, in this House, you have told many a time to us senators, you must vote either way. You cannot be in the chamber and just occupying space. Thank you.
Senator Chute, I do not remember forcing honorable senators to vote. But anyway, that is for another day. Senator Chute.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I want to refer the witness to County Assembly Documents, Volume 4A. This was a question even asked by Senator Abbas before. I refer him to page 12. There was bulk SMS sent to 28 MCS. I wanted to know from the witness if he was among the 28 MCS who got the messages. Thank you.
Senator Olekina. Senator Faki.
Mr. Speaker, thank you. I wanted to refer the witness to the affidavit, especially on paragraph, on page 115 of the Governor's Volume 1. Did all the 18 of you attend the Commission of Oaths for you to swear the affidavit? And number two, looking at the affidavit, you have stated that an introduction of untested electronic voting. Did your standing orders provide for electronic voting? And when did you amend the standing orders to allow for the electronic voting? Thank you.
Senator Mbugua.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Witness, I want to refer you to your affidavit on page 114 of the Governor's documents, in particular number 6, where you say that the Speaker of the Assembly failed to conduct the proceedings with impartiality and in several instances demonstrated bias. Can you give this House examples of those bias? And number 2, the last sentence of number 7, you say that members had a right to choose the mode of voting, whether manually and electronically. Is this provided for in your standing orders, or where do you get these rights? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Beatrice Akenya.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, phones are very personal items. I would like to know from Mheshimiwa, what role you have in knowing where people keep their phones? And especially on this member, how would you know where somebody's phone is? Do you have an official role of knowing where people keep their phones? Or for what reasons did you know where the honorable member's phone was?
Senator Boni.
Mr. Speaker, I would like the witness to clarify to us one common denominator for all of us who speak English language in this chamber today is that at one time you went to school. Were you being reminded to carry with you a pencil and an exercise book when you're going to school? And if that common sense did not make it difficult for you, you always carried, why do you want me to believe that the speaker or the clerk or somebody in Kericho had to remind you to carry the gadgets for you to go and vote? Finally, do you appreciate the fact, based on your verbatim contribution in the county assembly and the contradiction you're making in the House today, do you appreciate the import of what you are doing to the case of the governor who you have come here to help to succeed in his case? Or have you deliberately come here to make fools out of the people who sit in this distinguished House?
Senator Maruma. Then log out, Honorable Senator, please. Senator Olekina. Senator Fonandi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mheshimiwa Martin, when you protested of not being given an opportunity to not to vote or participate, did you, I believe there is a Committee of Powers and Privileges in Kericho County Assembly. Have you reported this matter? Secondly, is it coincidence, according to Volume 1 of Governor's Bundle, that 18 of you did not carry their phones? 18 of you, because that is page 6 on Volume 1, and you are number 10, that all of you did not carry your phones that day to the chamber, because you knew the SMS link will be sent to your phone. And finally, Speaker, sir, I have seen the answered, and I have seen your affidavit. Who are you? Is this an armed fraudite case? You are trying to be an armed fraudite. Where are you? Do you want us to believe the affidavit or the answered? Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Senator Morgo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for giving me the opportunity. I would like to know from the Honorable MCA if he realizes that he is contradicting himself to have agreed with a report that intends to impeach the governor and yet denies signing. Does he realize how he is contradicting himself? And then secondly, did he plan with the lady MCA to leave their phones in the car? Because it cannot be a coincidence that they left their phones in cars and yet they were supposed to have them. Was there an intention, was there a prior plan before voting time?
Senator Olekina.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I have to attest that this is the first time I'm seeing an affidavit signed by several people. One affidavit signed by so many people. I think in law, an affidavit is supposed to be deponed by one individual. With that case as it might be, I just want some clarification from the witness. Whether indeed you went with all these 18, and I'm looking at your affidavit on page 113 of volume 1 of the governor's documents. Volume 1, page 113. And it says, and I believe you are number 3 on this, we, the undersigned. I just want to be sure. and please correct me if I'm wrong. First of all, I've just said, and I stand corrected by both legal counsels, whether an affidavit in a petition can be signed jointly by various different individuals, although it was only by one person. Did all of you, 18 of you, go together, sit down together, and then, based on the order of names, the first one is Honorable Kamam Rop. After he signed, the next person, Honorable Kipto Faith, signs. And then now, the last question is this. I have seen another affidavit, volume 7A of the County Assembly document, signed by the same person called Honorable Chepkurui Edna Tanui. I believe that's the same name here. Chepkurui Edna Tanui. How is it that you...
You're off record, Honorable Senator. Senator Veronica.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I want to refer you to County Assembly documents, volume 4A, page 28. There is a report there, the electronic voting system, voting results audit, indicating that Honorable Cheriot Martin Kiplangat voted at 19:26 and 12 seconds. Did you actually vote on any system that day, either on phone or on the computer that was in the house, in the assembly? Did you vote? You did not vote. So this is a false document, what the assembly has brought. Or have you changed your mind about the vote you put on that day, and following what you have alleged in your affidavit, that you think this system came without a proper tendering process, was installed in the night? Did you change your mind because of the way the system was introduced as a voting system during the impeachment proceedings? You never voted. So you want to tell Senate this is a false document, the one that has been brought by the County Assembly of Kericho? The report on the voting, electronic voting system.
They did the voting, the voting by electronic, but I myself did not vote.
Was there a system that day that was used by MCAs to vote? Did you see any system in the assembly?
There was no, it was using phones, MCAs phones.
So nobody voted on a desktop or laptop? It was just the phones?
I remember there was a knife, there was a laptop for those members who wanted to be assisted. They were told that you can be assisted to vote.
Senator Eddie, you know, Senator Veronica, you're not cross-examining the witnesses. You're supposed to, I know you're a lawyer, but in this instance, you're a senator. Senator Eddie.
Mr. Mheshimiwa, your affidavit, you says that you participated in the proceedings. That is on page 113. On page 114, you say you abstained because you were not trained on the use of electronic. Now, you and I are called upon to hold governors accountable. I hope you're familiar with Article 159 of the Constitution, which says that where there is procedural technicality, we must give substantive justice anyway. Your reason for not voting is because you're not trained in the use of electronics. You followed the proceedings there, you have followed the proceedings here, where there are glaring issues that have been raised in this case. Do you believe that the issues that have been raised in these proceedings and in your proceedings in the assembly are issues that are tantamount to impeaching the governor? Because your reason here is not because the issues have no merit. It's because the electronic system was not, you are not afforded the training grounds. As an MCA, do you believe that the issues that have been raised here and during your proceedings are issues tantamount to the impeachment of the governor?
Senator Kisang.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, this is the first witness that is testifying for the governor. And if he's the best witness, I think the governor is cooked because, Honorable Speaker, you cannot be reminded to come to work and carry the tools of work, as Senator Sika said. That is common sense. You cannot go to school without your books. Honorable Speaker, and the MCA has confirmed himself that there was a laptop that was used to assist those who could not vote. How come the 18 of them could not volunteer and go to be assisted or walk out because they did not agree with the process? In this house, sometimes when we do voting, if the minority side are aggrieved or they are not agreeing with us, they walk out. How come you didn't walk out? Or went to the clerks and assist you to vote?
Senator Lominen.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I ask the witness, Mheshimiwa, did you participate in impeachment motion?
Yes, the debate, I was there, but...
And did you vote?
I didn't vote.
Which means did you use to vote?
I didn't vote.
So, did you see the other 18, the 17, did you see them vote?
I didn't see them vote, Honorable Senator. When the Speaker directed voting to take place, we had requested him. Actually, one member, Honorable Paul B., stood on a division and requested that voting be done on roll call. And all of us, the 18 members, stood because we suspected manipulation on this voting process. I feared manipulation myself.
Confirm you are 17, not 18. Because did you see Edna vote?
I didn't see Edna vote, but she stood when the rest of the members stood.
Senator Wakoli.
My first question, my friend, honorable member. Are these phones that messages were sent to you, are they county assembly phones or personal phones? Number two, did you receive any SMS to your phone to remind you that you are supposed to connect with the system to vote? Huh? I'm talking about that day. And number three, when you are getting into the house, like we have our honorable sergeants at times, they always check these systems to see if signals are working. Did your sergeant at times come across to confirm if there are Wi-Fi, data, so that when they call to vote, you are actually updated?
Honorable Speaker, let me request that you allow me to respond maybe from what Mheshimiwa Senator has just asked about my phone. Is it personal or it's assembly phone? Then I'll go back to the rest of the questions from the honorable senators. My phone is my personal phone. It is not a county assembly phone, so it's my personal phone. And also, you've asked of if I received the message to my phone. I've said at that particular time of voting, my phone was, I left my phone in the car. And since I didn't vote, later when I got my phone, the message was there. The message, the link, the SMS had been sent to my phone. And since I didn't have my phone at that time, I didn't open the message. So even up to now, up to date, up to today, as we are talking, the message is there. I have not opened. All of us, honorable senators, you know when a message comes to your phone, there is, when you click to open, it shows that you've opened the message. So because of my fear, myself, of manipulation of the votes, I feared really getting into the link. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Senator Hazana.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would like to know from the witness, I would like more clarification on the phone issue, because we know that technology is so advanced lately, such that we have incidences, we have a screensaver which can actually make you not see what the person sitting shoulder to shoulder with you is typing. So how did you exactly know that your colleague did not vote? Because sometimes we sit shoulder to shoulder with our colleagues, and it's so hard to know what somebody is doing on their phone. Thank you. And the other 18 people, Mr. Speaker, I would like to know also if at all they were sitting in one place, or were they confined in one place such that you were able to monitor all of them? Thank you.
Senator Keroche.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. And I also want to talk to ask one or two questions to Mr. Witness. I think when you talk of the electronics or the systems, and the first question you asked, your level of education, this is a diploma. And I look at you, you're not at 40. If Senator Keroche said about the technology is an analog, everybody will believe. But you now, it's very hard for people to believe that you ran away because of the system. And then, the other question, it's better you'd have even used, if I was your lawyer, I would have used and said, I didn't want to impeach the governor, but not about the system. The other, do you have your phone today?
Yes, Honorable Senator, I have.
How many times do you forget your phone? Because I know the young people, they don't forget. There is one thing they don't forget, their phones. Thank you. You are talking to your mother. That's why I know everything. Thank you.
So, Honorable Member, you may now proceed to respond to the queries.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Let me respond, Honorable Speaker. There is a question that, the first question that was asked by the Honorable Senator Sifuna about abstaining or did not vote. I deliberately did not vote because, as I've said, I feared manipulation in this. And before, the Honorable Speaker, when the debate was going on, it emerged even before that some members, I included, 4 members, were emerged that they already have been voted for. So the reason why really I didn't vote is because I feared manipulation. Honorable Speaker, there is a question also that was posed about making our request known. that we needed otherwise voting apart from the electronic one. Honorable Paul B. requested the Speaker to allow us for the roll call. And when he stood, he was actually denied, but all of us stood on a division, the 18 members, and the Speaker directed that the electronic system be used. There is a question also, Honorable Speaker, about the affidavit of Edna Chepkirui, affidavit that was where the 18 of us swore and to say that she was there and she swore in that affidavit as one of the 18 members. Another question, Mr. Speaker, Honorable Speaker, is that there was a question almost similar to the one I was asked before about my phone at the time of voting. Then I've said I didn't have my phone at the time of voting. It was in my car. And also, Honorable Speaker, there is another question also that was posed about getting the message, the link that was sent, about the link that was sent to my phone. And I want to confirm here that the link was sent to my phone. Later, when we came out of the assembly of the chambers, I saw the message in my phone, and I've stated that message is there. I didn't open the message. It's an evidence that I didn't vote that day. Madam Speaker, there is a question of all of us attending the Commissioner for Oath. I think this question was posed by Senator Olekina. Yes, all of us appeared, the 18 of us. Also, there is a question that was posed about the electronic vote. Pardon, Honorable Speaker. Senator.
Proceed on and
okay.
Answer the questions.
Thank you. There is a question also that was asked about, yes, standing order providing for the electronic voting. Yes, it provides, but also it provides for the roll call that we requested. So majority of the members that did not vote actually was not comfortable with this, with the mode of voting. So that is why I myself did not vote. And I've said I feared my vote could not be taken rightly, since I was not for the impeachment. There is also a question of from Honorable Senator about I having an official role in knowing where a member keeps her phone. This day we were seated almost next to each other, and actually she told me that she also didn't have her phone. So I don't know. I don't know exactly why also she didn't have that phone, but I can say by her word of mouth, she didn't have her phone. And also, there is a question of, do I need to be reminded to carry my phone? No, I do not need to be reminded because I always carry it around with me. But at this time, this day I didn't have at that particular time because I didn't want to. There were many calls actually coming from my people on the ground, so this was a weighty matter that actually needed a lot of attention. So I didn't want a lot of interference, maybe from the callers. So I kept it in my car. There was a question also that Honorable Senator said that asked if I've come to make fools out of the senators. No, kindly I've come to give my evidence, and this is a house of honor, a house of we regard highly honorable senators. There was a question also. There's a question also that was raised by Honorable Gerard Gay, Senator Gerard Gay, reporting to the powers matters. If I have reported to powers and privileges, no, I've not reported. I have not. Yes. There is also another question of actually referring back to Mheshimiwa Honorable Etna about the phone that was asked by, it's actually similar, it's a similar question also that that was asked by an Honorable Senator about planning for Edna to leave our phone, or whether we planned to leave our phones outside or elsewhere, away from the chambers. We didn't. Each member had an application on our own or his own to do whatever with his or her phone. I think there is also, I've responded to what Honorable Senator Olekina said about going to sign the affidavit. And yes, Honorable Madam Speaker, there was a question also that you posted that if you wanted me to confirm whether I voted at 9:26, and I confirm that I did not vote. And Honorable Senator Eddie, there was a question also about the proceedings and proceedings of the House and reasons for not voting. Then this one I say myself, I did not vote because, as I've stated, I feared a lot of manipulation in this. And that is why I didn't vote. So, Honorable Speaker, that is my submission. Thank you.
Senator Tabitha, I will allow you indulgence to ask just one question. Then the speaker, then the witness will respond to that.
Thank you, thank you. My question is very simple, Mheshimiwa. Does your phone have a password? Yes or no?
My phone, yes, it has a password.
Thank you, just leave it at that. So nobody could access the voting if your phone has a password. Leave it at that.
Senator Kathy Muma.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. My question, I would want to understand what the Honorable Member was going through. So you went through this impeachment hearing?
Yes.
were there issues, the issues that have been raised before us, did you find them weighty enough to impeach the governor, that your only problem was the method of voting?
No, I didn't support the impeachment of the governor, and I myself wanted to vote no for the impeachment of the governor. But as I said, I feared manipulation of the votes. I didn't trust the electronic process. That's why we had requested for the roll call.
Lomenen. Maruma, it's reading Lomenen on the dashboard. Are you sitting on his desk? It's reading Lomenen.
So my question to the witness would be, the speaker had ruled that electronic voting was going to be used. Now, you decided, the 18 or 17 of you, that you would not vote. What was the expected consequence? Did you think that the whole vote will be annulled by virtue of the fact that some of you have refused to vote? And if that is the consequence that you expected, can you invoke that part of the standing orders that you are referring to, or you relied on to annul that vote? Because whether you vote or you don't vote, the vote will still count when others have voted.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. The Honorable Senator, as I've said, the 18 of us, let me talk of myself. We wanted, since we had not been inducted into this mode of voting that is electronic, we had requested the Speaker that he gives us the leeway that we use the roll call for this process, and because we believed it was a transparent way. And since he directed that let it continue that way. So the 18 members who had requested for this roll call never voted. And the process of voting continued, and the 29 members actually was in support of the voting, electronic voting system. And after the voting, the results came out that it was 33 members who voted, whereas the 18 members who had requested otherwise, their votes were not captured because they didn't vote. So that was our fear, that there could be manipulation kind of. So that is why we declined to vote. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Witness, you are still not discharged. Senator Karen Nyamo and Senator Peris Tobiko, in that order.
Honorable MCA, you have stated that you did not vote because you feared manipulation. Manipulation by whom? And who had the admin rights during these proceedings of the governor's impeachment?
Honorable Speaker, that one I can say, since the Speaker declined to give us the roll call voting, then we feared manipulation from the Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Senator Peris Tobiko.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Mr. Witness, how many, were all the MCAs present at the chamber during the voting? And in your observation, how many voted yes and how many voted no?
Yes, thank you, Honorable Speaker. All all the MCAs, the 47 MCAs were present in the chambers, and since the 18 members did not vote, we expected, or I expected that 29 members could have voted. But in the end of the voting, 33 members voted, but 18 members did not vote.
Senator Margaret Kamal.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Mheshimiwa MCA, I'm a bit confused. You keep saying 18 of us did not vote. We have listened to all the questions that have been raised. At one point, you disowned Etna. Did 18 vote? Are you still confirming that actually 18 did not vote? Number two, did you have a meeting of 18? Did you have a forum of 18 where you made up your minds that you are not going to vote, so that if Edna is denying that she didn't vote, then she betrayed the group?
Yes, thank you, Honorable Speaker. Madam Speaker, let me confirm that we were 18 who voted, who didn't vote completely, because at that time, the 18 included Etna, Honorable Etna, who stood with us, with all the honorable members. So 18 members did not vote. Secondly, Senator Kamar, on the question of maybe the video of all of us, we have videos of the 18 members. We have video of 18 members who never voted.
Senator Margaret Kamal, you know the right way to request for that. Senator John Kenya.
Thank you.
What's your point of order, Senator Margaret? Resume your seat, Senator.
I can't be
Kenya.
out of order.
My feeling is
just
that
resume your seat.
Yeah,
it's a special proceeding.
Sorry, Madam Speaker. I was trying to intervene because the Honorable MCA is not answering my question. He is insisting that the 18 voted. Edna is insisting she did not vote. So I'm asking him, are you going on record to tell us that Edna is lying, that she did not vote, that she voted and yet she did not vote?
Honorable Speaker, sorry.
Senator Margaret, when the witness gives their answer, whether good or bad, that answer will help the senators to determine how to vote. So he's entitled to the answer he wants to give.
Madam Speaker, maybe let me request that you allow me to respond, because yes, I've said the 18 did not vote. I didn't say they voted. The 18 members didn't vote. And why is because later, when the results were declared, members, the 18 members, because we had to register the complaint, all the 18 members went to the DCI headquarters here to report and investigate the process of voting. The 18 members, that is why I was saying there is a clip to that showing the 18 members didn't participate in the voting process. They did not vote.
Senator John Kenya.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question to the honourable member is, can the hazard of Kericho County Assembly vindicate you in terms of you protested the electronic voting? And if it's so, there is provision in your standing orders that, one, if you agreed with the impeachment of the governor, you were to vote yes. If you did not agree, you are to vote no. If you are confused of what to do, you abstain. What was it so hard for you, the 18 of you, because you are not agreeing, to vote no? Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. As I said, Honorable Senator, that I myself, I was to vote no, and I was to vote no, but since there is something that I've said, and I'll just repeat it again, that I really feared, because I didn't trust the electronic process, I feared manipulation in this, because my name had a might before that I was among those who had been voted for, even before the voting process began. So I chose not to vote completely. I chose not to vote completely. And also, even from the Hansard and also from the Hansard and from the clips in the assembly, it is very clear that the members, those who chose not to vote, stood, and they can be counted 1 to 18. It's very clear. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, Madam Speaker.
The last question will come from Senator Seki Lenku. Then we'll close that, the evidence from that witness.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. To the witness, Honorable MCA, I want to believe that whatever that you're talking here is the truth. Yes. And from what I've learned, you've really tried to balance yourself. And I want to agree that you know exactly what is all about the assembly. Does it mean that, Honorable Mheshimiwa, you've been forced by the executive to change your mind and say you've not voted while you voted? Because you see now, it seems like you voted. So can you tell this House that you've not voted, and that is all, rather than try to be just to double speak?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Senator. Madam Speaker, if there was a way you could allow me, I don't know. I have my phone still right now, here with me right now. I didn't vote, and it was voluntary. Nobody compelled me to say not to vote or do otherwise. If I was to vote, I was to vote no for the impeachment of the governor. I was opposed to the impeachment of the governor. And everything that I did it willingly, even if given chance at this time, still even to vote. I will vote no to the impeachment of the governor. I did everything willingly. In fact, even immediately after the voting process, we proceeded willingly to the DCI to report the improper way of how it was voted, and everywhere else, even coming here to the Senate. It is not I'm not forced. I volunteered, and I'm willing. And if given chance, I'll vote no even today for the impeachment. Thank you.
Thank you. I want the clerk to confirm whether we now have the report from the ICT expert, the independent expert, so that we can proceed on to see whether we can take that. There was an earlier ruling from the chair that it should be produced today, and that evidence should be tendered today. So. Now, so you may resume your seat. The report is not ready, so I wish to direct the clerk that that report be tabled tomorrow at 9 a.m. when Senate session resumes. So that then amounts to a variation of the earlier ruling by the Speaker. The governor's team will have 2 hours, 40 minutes for evidence of remaining witnesses, if any, and the County Assembly will have 1 hour 30 minutes for cross-examination of the witnesses that will be called tomorrow by the governor's team. Honorable Senators, it is now 6:43 p.m. Time to adjourn the Senate. The Senate therefore stands adjourned until tomorrow, Friday, 29th August 2025 at 9 a.m.
Earlier, amounting to 13.5 million.